off, Les. What are you taking this Mrs. Macclesfield out for?
I don't know. Ask Mort. I don't want to go out, not with a woman.
Well, you never do. It's years since we went out alone together. Last time you took me out alone was a week after the war ended.
Well, I had to do something to celebrate the news of Hitler's death.
He held me hand all night.
It would only stop myself tripping over pants of midi mob suit.
We went to hot pot supper at Moffat Street tram sheds. Do you remember, Les?
Aye, they ran out of piccalilli. And your Uncle Gladwin turned up and spilt pickled cabbage all over my sporting chronicle.
Oh, poor Uncle Gladwin. What a waste. Fancy being electrocuted to death on an electric xylophone.
They were asking for trouble, weren't they? Playing it in the bath.
Yeah, I'll never forget him at your dad's funeral. He stood on that upturned beer crate and he recited, with tears in his eyes, that lovely poem, He Wishes for the Cloths of Heaven. I wonder if he ever got him.
Well, if he did, it was 2-1. He spilt his bloody ale all over him.
Don't be so ungracious, Les. It wasn't his fault he had the shakes. It was his ice cream round what did that. I mean, pedalling his tricycle over them cobbles all day was bound to be detrimental. No wonder he could never hold his little cornet upright.
Right, then. We're ready. How does he look?
Oh, he looks a picture, Mort. If only he stops at home, he'll be a wow when he gets to pub.
Come on, then, Les. Let's be off. And don't bother waiting up for us, Annie. We're likely to be very late.
Stopping out late? That'll be the third time this decade I've missed a late-night shipping forecast. I can't stand these modern pubs. They're always so gloomy.
It's so you can't see dust on barmaid's cleavage. Come on. Hands on shoulders, single file. We'll do it First World War road.
Right then, what do you fancy, Mrs. Stalybridge?
Macclesfield. Half a pint of bitter, thanks all the same.
Right then, you want a straw?
No, but I'll have some crisps for dunking.
Hey, up, Les, don't leave me on my own with her. She's got that funny look in her eye. Like next door's Airedale, just before it savages your ankles.
Right, can we have 3.5 pints of bitter and a packet of damp crisp, please, love?
Wait your turn, don't be surprised.
Oh, God, you'd have to get a night school to be as ugly as that.
I like ugly barmaids.
Why?
Because with an ugly barmaid, you can always be sure of getting a decent pint. I mean, what other interest in life could she possibly have?
Right then, 3.5 pints of bitter. Is the half pint a lady's glass?
Fun?
Is it for a lady with special glasses for ladies? So I'm asking you, is the half pint for a lady?
No, it's for that woman over there with sticky out ears. I can't stand atmosphere in city pubs at this time of night.
Why?
Well, it's all nervous and shifty. You can feel tension crackling in air as hundreds of blokes sit round shivering in the shoes, thinking to themselves, shall I go home or shall I stop out and get a bollocking from wife?
And you get these clever dick barmaids that pull a pint for the regulars without being asked.
Oh, it's right presumptuous as that. Well, you might want to order a pint of hemlock shandy, mightn't you?
Good grief, it's my Irene.
Hello, love.
How long is it since I've seen you, my love? It must be yonks plus ages.
Yonks plus ages. Good God, Les, they're inventing a new language in front of our very eyes. In 10 years' time, we'll be foreigners in our own bloody pub.
Here are then. 3.5 pints of bitter and a packet of pilchard flavoured crisps, £1.10p.
£1.10p? Does that include the deposits on beer mats? There's your drink. There's your crisps, Mrs. Congleton.
Macclesfield. Thanks very much.
Right you are, then. Aye. Been a grand day. Hasn't it? And it? Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it funny the way toads have got warts on their heads?
I think you ought to know something.
About toads?
I've had 5 husbands and all of them are buried.
Well, it's better than leaving them lying around all over the place.
And I've suffered from chronic ill health all my life.
I can see that from your face, Mrs. Did you spend a lot of time in the tropics?
I like horror films, too. I like horror films where men with pimples and long teeth plunge their fangs into the snow-white flesh of virgins' necks.
Oh, if you like that sort of thing, you want to go to British Legion Social Saturday night, Mrs. Crumpsell?
Macclesfield. Does anybody mind if I blow my nose?
Well, do you make a loud noise?
Aye, I've got that sort of nose.
Very nice, Mrs. You must have come from a very musical family. Huh? Yeah, well, it's a nice, discreet place we've got here. Nobody what we know around us. We can have a nice, long, private talk. Have you got what you want stapled?